Greetings. Morning. How goes? Exciting from the run. I didn't run this morning. I ran yesterday. I'm okay today. It's far too warm to run out there today. Like we got a heat wave at the moment. It's like not too far 30, I think already. So that is outrageous, and I refuse. Look at this daft fucker. Look at him. Oh, you blind fuck. Is this the run where I finally learned to get good? I certainly hope so. And I'd say the last run was actually a fairly good example of getting gooderer. So I'm hoping this is the goodest? The gooderist? The racerist? No wait, that sounds bad. The racerer was a good man, but you know, just one of those things.
You get a lewd, and you get a lewd. Everybody gets
Oh,
a lewd.
Republic, my dude! I can actually hear it this time. I can hear the lewds directly into my ear hole, which is how we like it. Filthy, yet alluring. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You're always, like, I mean, we need to promote you from Captain King now, I think. You need to, like, be Captain Kingiest? The kingiest of... I don't know how this works. Oh my god, we just got... Yes, baby! We got it! Heat Blast, let's go. I need some XP along the way, as you know, so we do have to do some extra killing. I got to 20 last night. Why is one of the best intros to games Dragon's Dogma? It's so good. It's so good. It's an absolute banger. I really want to... I want to get Necromancer so I can finish off Dragon's Dogma 2. But I need to really keep this up. Like, I think the important... I was talking to Clegg about this. You need to keep the muscle memory going for this sort of stuff, right? And the sort of gained knowledge. And if you take a break, that's the worst thing you can do. I think you've really just got to hammer it through. I think you gotta keep that knowledge with you at all times. Give yourself the power. I come down this morning, have my shower, still quite warm, but everything's alright. And there's a big load of cat puke on my floor. I don't know if it's because it's hot at the moment, they're just puking more or something, but like, goddamn, it's been quite a lot recently. Problem is, I do think they eat in the evening, then they decide to run around like loons, and I do wonder if that like throws them a bit. I was wondering what this little bop was. It's from Turok Rage Wars on the Game Boy Color. How funny. You got acoustic foam panels? Oh, nice. Wait, were you worried about making noise like to neighbors or something? Finally, you can bum again. Success! I had it once in my old flat where my neighbors were going at it so hard. Like, I could probably have, like, I don't know, made, like, an interesting music track to the sound of them fucking at that point. It was getting ridiculous. And I was trying to sleep, and it was, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I decided, just very, very loudly, to find a YouTube video with, like, lots of, like, you know, like, sitcom clapping and cheering from, like, Friends or, like, The Fresh Prince or something. It was like, woo! Yeah! Woo! Clap, 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 clap. Yeah! Woo! And I just chucked the speakers against the wall. They stopped pretty quick, actually. I don't know why. To be fair, they did apologize in the morning, but it's just like, I'm like, I don't mind if you guys want to like fucking shag, but at least like, can you either keep it down or do it at a reasonable hour, man? Affluent, sure. You can't without hearing them get worked up. Really, they get annoyed about a piano? I don't think piano. Things like a drum kit, I might understand, but like a piano. Wild. Yeah, wild. Yeah, exactly. What level are these? 35. Well, I'm like 37. The turtles are 38. I'm actually pretty consistent on XP here. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I will kill a few extra mobs though, just for completion's sake. I have a strength running, so we might as well, you know. The turtles aren't really that bad. Here you go, you'll do nicely. Legend of Heroes. You know what I really fancy? Give me a C. Where are we looking? Give me a C. Oh, okay. To be fair, this is a fucking banger from Catherine. I felt somebody applauding your Shaggy. Yeah, you're like, woo! You can do it! Give her a thrust from me, son! You get them to go for Encore and ask for requests. Can you do the Screaming Pigeon again? I like that one. When I was with my ex-girlfriend, anytime she was coming over for a bit and like I was talking to Rufus or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, I said, I need to drop off game, girlfriend's coming around in a minute. And he's like, oh nice. He goes, give her a thrust from me, son. I was like, shut the fuck up. Fuck off. Ugh. Right, that's the key in there, so we just need to kill. It's only a 3-roomer, okay. Another steal? God damn. I'm the most steeled person in the world. I could do more strengths, honestly. But... The Drill Master 5000. What's it? That's that old joke, isn't it? It's like, oh, a girl can buy a 7-inch dildo and not be called a pervert, but when I buy my Cum Blaster 69,000 with adjustable speakers and a vibrating sex tray, then I'm the pervert. Hey, Azzy. Strong Banani. Powerful Banani. We need more strength, but we don't have it, so we're just gonna be sad. We'll take the steal, though. I'm not gonna get the bronze chest at the moment, because it's very unlikely to get the pot shards, which is what we actually need. We're probably gonna get our first pot shard from Edda, I would imagine. You're not gonna be yelling like an idiot? That's half the fun, honestly. I also don't get it to a certain extent. Like, if it's not, like, shit o'clock at night, it kind of doesn't matter, man. Like, if you make a little bit of noise. So, like, if you live in houses that are connected to each other, noise will happen. Like, just deal with it, man. Like, sure, if it's, like, 11 o'clock at night and people are trying to be sleeping, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, you know, gotta be a bit reasonable. Gotta give a thrust at each of the homies, agreed. I mean, it's rude not to. I said that to the girlfriend once. I said, Rufus says I gotta give a thrust for you. She's like, okay, we're not having sex now. I was like, no, that's fair. Okay. I don't blame her. Yeah, I thought it was funny, but she didn't. Which is, you know, fair enough. Imagine not wanting a thrust from Rufus. You know, I thought it was a polite thing. Hey, they feel you're right. Time to try and find the last Demi-Atma you need. You need the 2 light blue ones. Oh, is that the ones in the bottom left area? You know, Poo Guy, Fire Guy, and the Seal Demon. It is, isn't it? If I recall. That's the ones. Don't bother. Honestly, you need 2. Go to Many Fires zone. I think, double check. I'm pretty sure that's the zone. Go to Many Fires, get a party going, and just fucking farm Fates, man. It's so much quicker. You wouldn't believe. Like, if there's a Fate party there, it'll be fine. Even if it isn't, get a couple of you and just do them. Like, I did it with John, and it took us maybe an hour to get the last 2. Maybe 45 minutes. If I wasn't going out, I'll give you a hand as well. I'll give you a hand. Actually, depending on what time we finish some Palace, I mean, I might have a little bit of time before I have to go out. I can always jump on and we can do a bit if you want. Fucking Einhander sounds like Mortal Kombat. Tell me this doesn't sound like Mortal Kombat. Raiden wins. Flawless victory. Honestly, apparently it's a 20% drop chance, which I do believe, but it's just, you can get a bit unlucky with it, you know? But if you need 2 and you only need 2, don't do it in the OC. Just Fate farm. It might still take you 2 hours if you're unlucky, you know, but at least every single time you're doing something, you're progressing towards that drop chance, you know? Like, that lucky chance. Whereas the OC, you're only getting 1 every, what, half an hour, maybe? I want to say Fate's a 5%. I want to say Fate's a 5%, so just something to bear in mind. It's not, it is lower than 20, but... So in theory, 50 on average to get 1. So you might have to do 100 Fates, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, the barbecue tofu skewers with the bestie and his wife. And girl, I'm down bad for the map. And they asked me on another date, and I said, oh, nice! That sounds very positive. Do you know, tofu can be really nice. I've never had that much of it, but I went to some, I want to say I went to a Malaysian restaurant, maybe? And they had, like, some crispy tofu with some sauce. Fucking hell, it was lovely. Really, really nice. Those were the last 2 I needed as well, Azzy. Exactly those 2. In fact, I needed 3. I needed 3. And John needed 1. When we went there, in the first 5 minutes, John got his. And then it took us about 45 to get the 3 I needed. Could be lucky, though. Again, it's drop chance, right? You could still get screwed, but it wasn't too bad for us, so... I'm a little bit high on XP. All these things are big fuckers, I'm not sure. Spriggans are the average, and they're... Oh, good old Mega Man. Splash Woman. What a banger. Alteration? Yeah, why not? I could do some mimics. Could be a laugh. Right. Crispy tofu in most sauces. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's a really interesting little... Very squeaky. You have mixed outcomes tofu. Bad tofu is slimy gunk. But you went to Chinese hot pot and the tofu was good. Yeah, I think... I wouldn't want to try and cook tofu because I'd probably fuck it up, but... I think when done right, it can be really good, yeah? I'm actually going on a man date with a friend on Thursday to a restaurant. I think they do tofu there, actually. I'll have to see if they got any. Mama. You just pan fry the tofu stuff until it's crispy and chuck a sauce on it. That probably worked, to be fair, yeah. Right, let's take this knobbit. Oh my goodness, that's a big room. Oh, why have I not got more strengths? This is cursed. I could pop it now and we'd have it for the boss, but then I wouldn't have any for the next floor. I mean, it's not that I need one, it's just it will speed up the start of the next floor. I'm lazy. Mapu tofu? Which one's Mapu tofu? Oh, I'm getting hungry now. You know I'm on a diet, right? It's mean. Oh, guys, I think I've lost so much weight recently. I looked in the mirror earlier today and I was like, god damn. I think I've done pretty well. I mean, I fucking should have done it 1,200 calories a day, you know, for like 3 months now, but... And with like pretty consistent exercise. Actually, I think it's slightly more than 3 months now. Like 4. Lost track. Chinese spicy tofu meal. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Good job keeping it up. Thank you, thank you. To be fair, I needed to lose a bit of weight. I wasn't big, but I was bigger than I wanted to be. And so I was just like, actually, like, time to get cracking. That's why I took up the running as well. I know running's not is like a general exercise thing rather than like a hit weight loss thing, but honestly, running's good for you, and it was like, why not, you know? Still burns calories and generally makes you a bit healthier. Oh, the exit's here, is it? How many enemies are in here? Just the one. Alright, we're gonna go find some more dudes for some levels. Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it would be to keep the consistency up. What is harder is pushing past the limits. Like, I know this sounds extremely stupid, but running is fucking tough, isn't it? Like, it really is. It's quite hard to do, like, especially without stopping at all. Like, if you run a bit, walk a bit, run a bit, walk a bit, that's not as bad, but doing consistent non-stop running, like, the entire way is quite tricky. I personally find, anyway. I've never been one for long-distance running, I guess. I used to be a sprinter in school and had a couple of records, but, like, I could never long-distance run. So it's a very different sort of training, I think, for me. I'm stupid. I just realized I poxed myself. If he casts that, I've just chain pulled a Mimic. Oh, if he death traps, I might get lucky. I did not get lucky. Rip. I've got the pox. The pox is gone. Especially when you're building up your stamina, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. We have to take the Mimic out first then. Didn't even see there's a third Mimic back here. Scam. You're slightly tired, you can stop now. You're getting more tired, you can stop. Yeah, exactly. Your brain almost like tries to convince you it's time to stop or whatever, and you just gotta push past. I did the longest run I've done so far yesterday. It was actually quite nice. And I was in, according to my Fitbit, I was in vigorous, like, exercise for most of it. 166 BPM, I think. Which was nice. So that's probably better for me as well. Oh, a flight. Yeah, sure, why not? Bruh, you can't just fuck me like that. What are you doing? Yeah, this floor set is a bit slower because I have to get some XP here, so I am taking a little bit longer than I would normally, but... You know the drill by now, peeps. You know, I don't need to explain that to you. You're almost experienced it. I bet half of you could probably run palaces at this point, like I can. I'm trying to get everybody who... Two Fate Tint's already an Ademi Action. Yeah! Yes, girl, go for it. There you go. See, I have good advice now and again. I've got 3 relic weapons now, I think. Yeah, I just got my third one I got for the Paladin. I could do more, but I've been focusing a lot of time on Palace, among other things. I'm doing Occult Crescent, which doesn't get you that many tomestones in the grand scheme of things, but... It is gratifying to see the difference, isn't it? Yeah, and you just realize that you almost don't realize it when you're doing it. Like, in a way. It's like all of a sudden you suddenly think, you know what, I actually just went much longer today than I have ever managed to do, and I just didn't really think about that. Like, when I first started running, I had trouble doing it for, like, I know that this sounds ludicrous, but like even a couple of minutes consistently at a time was quite tough. Like, it hurt my legs, it hurt, like, I ran out of breath, you know, like... And I had to like walk for a bit and then run a little bit more, then walk for a bit, then run a little bit more. Then all of a sudden now, like I'm going for 20 minutes straight at a decent pace. Like I haven't quite got a 10-minute mile yet, but I'm at 10:35, and it's a pretty decent pace. And that's just going really nicely. Like, and you suddenly realize like shit, that's actually quite a substantial difference. Yo, you got the twirly mode. Oh, lucky, nice. I do want that one, but it's still like £1,000,000, I think. Still £1,000,000. Oh, should I? I'm gonna lost this fucker, actually. I'm gonna lost him. I'm just gonna do my burst a sec. Ain't no one got time for this, mate. Oh, I might get caught by that. Ooh, okay. This guy is boring. You're a boring fight for boring bunnies. And so we're gonna beat you up efficiently. Here we go. $3 million. That's actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Are you in game at the moment? Will it let you link it to me? Oh wait, you probably don't have the book anymore, do you? It won't work, never mind. I was gonna use my special bunny powers to see how much it costs. At the moment. Honestly, 3 million is a bit cheapo. I actually expect it to go up, not down, interestingly. Because I think there's gonna be less and less people doing the Occult Crescent. It's kind of like Eureka. Like the really rare stuff will start getting very spenny. I love the special powers, they're very useful, aren't they? What an amazing boss this is. The floor 130 version is just as boring. Why did somebody hit me so hard? What's wrong with you? What are you fucking bitching me about? No amount of physical trains haven't got me past that. You're gonna die feeling the crease after 8 minutes of steady running. I had that for the longest time. I honestly had the longest time. And the biggest thing for me, as a complete amateur to this, and kind of trying to learn myself in a way, I haven't really looked too much up, but the biggest thing for me was, I might die if I don't heal. That's really annoying. Oh well. Well, it was breath control. So when you start running out of breath, is really slowing your breath down. It sounds counterproductive. Really, think like almost like meditation style deep breathing, right? Like yoga, think like yoga deep breathing, like whatever like meme you want to use, like and breathe in and breathe out sort of style, and that really ramps you back up to keep going. I think it just really like gets the oxygen going back around the body again. Right, I'm sick of getting frauded. Let's get some fucking poms. Give me some goddamn strengths. Right, here we go. 20 floors of that strength is an absolute fraud. It's a sucky bus. Deep Palace Slag. Level 51. Oh, okay, he's pretty high level actually. He's pretty high level. Okay. Oh! What the fucking fuck? Am I really low level for this or something? I feel I might be. What level is she? 52. Yeah, okay. You're kidding. The attack went through after I got toaded? Oh, you complete asshole. That is mean. The animation didn't even play. Fuck off. Whatever. Guess I'll just frog around here for a bit. I need to get some XP. We Froge now. Damn you, Froge! That was a big fucking fraud. I don't look as dignified when I run as some of these. I see some of these ladies out running, right? And they look very controlled. They've got their like nice little running top, and they're doing a good pace. And I look in the mirror when I get done running. I've got like a fucking tomato face. I'm like, eh. Look like a proper goblin. Take it easy, Republic. Have a good one, man. Rest well, my dude. Thank you again. The secret is makeup. Ah. It hides the red.
You get a lewd.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Thank you again.
It's lewds.
Thank you again, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the fun streams. My pleasure. And, you know, seriously, thank you, dude. Sleep well, alright, man. Ah! Fucking landmine. Alright, we'll heal up a sec, I guess. You go to the gym, mostly weights and lifting, but it end up doing 50 flight stairs on the machine and it kicks your ass every time. Can't imagine running like you do. Stair running is hard though. Like the elevation is what kills it though. That's what makes stair running hard. It's actually on the start of my run, I always now go up a big hill. I start my run with a big hill, and that's really helped my stamina as well. Because that's probably one of the harder bits of the run, is doing that hill. And if you can do that and still continue afterwards, then that feels pretty good. Cardio is rough. Everyone, one of my friends loves going to the gym. Like, he's a big gym fiend, and he was like, he doesn't like doing cardio at all. He's like, come to the gym and lift weights with me and do this. I'm like, I really want to get my cardio good. Like, I really want to, you know, I really like to do that. And he's like, no, cardio sucks. It's like, and he's right. Like, cardio is really tough, actually. It really is. A big hill at the start, you masochist. Can't help it. You know how it is. Burpees are evil. Yeah, burpees are famously evil, aren't they? I wonder if I should pull some of these just to get some extra XP. I think I should while I got the strength up. I think I should just kill shit. Safety. Boring! Where the fuck are my strengths, baby? Come on then. Yeah, that's pretty much cardio in a nutshell, isn't it? Like, your body's just going, dear God, what are you doing to me? The only time I ever, like, really think about, like, actually stopping is, like, if I feel my legs, like, hurting in a bad way. Not like the, oh, this was a good run way, but, like, this really sucks kind of way. That's a bit of a sign to give it a bit. Give it, like, a day, extra day off. This is a long floor for this level. Look at this. Good for our XP, though. Heavy beam directly upon the floor, like, yeah. They always used to make us do burpees at school, I remember that. You have mild cardio failures as soon as you hear your own pulse. It is a bit weird hearing that, isn't it? When you hear it, like, in your ears, like, it's not a nice, particularly nice feeling. The bleep tests. Remind me. Maybe not, I don't recognize the name, I don't think. This is the exit here, is it? Okay. Such a lust for coffers. You'd have to keep up with the pace of the blue. Oh shit, yeah, I do actually. Hello, Trauma, my old friend. Fuck, I haven't thought about that in like 20 plus years. Ugh. I assume that was on every school's regimented torture device. Holy shit, that hits hard. These ladies actually hit so hard that they would actually give some of the late palace stuff a run for its money in terms of percentage damage. Like, she just cleaved off, like, I don't know, like 1/3 of my health in like a shot and a half. Like, that's pretty nutty. That's pretty nutty. Oh, we got another rage. Oh, look, it is possible to get rages, game. Where were you at the last set of floors? Big fuck. Here we go. Give me another C. Let's have a look. Where's our boy Chrono Trigger? Oh. Yes. Hit me up, Robo. Let's go, baby. I so want a Chrono Trigger tattoo, guys. I have no idea what I'd get, though. So I like my tattoos reasonably subtle. Like, I have no idea. I'd love to have a Chrono Trigger one. It's one of my favorite games ever. Like, I have no idea what I would get. Fucking landmines. What is it? Ooh, no. We do not want to pull the succubus with that level of health. When we had to run from one end of the hall before the beep, yeah, remember that one? When we had to do sit-ups before the beep, when you had to do push-ups, yeah. Do as many as you can, sort of thing. Steal. Okay. Do. If it were Avarice, I promise you genuinely, if it was closer, I would have done. I would absolutely love to have joined you. If you ever get another one, we should try and, like, find someone, like, in Birmingham or something and be halfway. Birmingham, though. Yeah, I know, right? Innit? My family's all from Brum, but it is a shithole. I'm allowed to say that, though. It is a shithole. Fucking Birmingham! I fucking hate it here! It's full of dickheads! The C from the logo is cool. It is. It is. Like the actual Chrono C. Like the clock. The clock. The epoch itself, like, don't know. What's epoch, isn't it? The epoch itself, like. A full-back piece of Ayla. To be fair, Ayla is fucking cool. Ayla is cool. Yeah, like, either the Bullring area or New Street Station being absolutely fucking awful. Yeah, take your pick. Classic combination. Classic Birmingham. I need to find the YouTube guy who's like... Where is it? There it is. The happiest man in Birmingham. Let's see how happy he is.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole! You know what I mean? Birmingham is a fucking shithole! I hate the fucking place! I fucking hate it! It's full of dickheads! I fucking hate it!
He's upset, I get it. Well, Piccadilly, Manchester's one, yeah. Manchester Piccadilly's a pretty spicy area as well. A sleeping Balthazar robot from the future after you get the epoch. The please don't turn me off. Or please turn me off robot. I always... I don't know if it was just me, but I always found that line kind of unsettling in a way. Like, he's been there for, like, over 13,000 years. Potentially, like, if not longer, being a new or some like variant of the new, like, and his last line is just, "Please turn me off. I don't want to exist anymore." It's like, oof, man. Problem is, I don't have any, like, direct characters or anything. That's the thing. So, like, while I like the news are cool. Is where he'd go to break up as the station would make them more depressed than the break. Old New Street was fucking dreadful, yeah. I mean, New Street does look a bit better, in all fairness. What if that nice anime store is still there, just off New Street? Up no, not Broad Street. I forget which one it is. It's one with the big clock. There's an anime store just there. I haven't been for a few years, but... A very strong Manchester accent dropping his money on the trap and it going, oh no, I'm in money. That's fantastic. I mean, not for him, obviously, that's a bit sad, but... I think I can't avoid that damage, can I? Are we done now? Yeah. It's still there? Oh, okay. They were really nice to me, actually. Like, it was Christmas Eve. I was traveling to my girlfriend's place, and my bag broke. Like, one of my carry bags broke just outside that anime store. And it was shut at the time. And the guy was like doing some work inside, saw my bag break, and he came out with the world's biggest like Pikachu bag, and he helped me put all my presents and stuff like for Christmas in that new bag. You picked up a new snack and I named him Winston after you? Aw, that's awesome. Do you have a picture? I want to see my little bro, man. As he's first sprinting and arriving to Manchester, I think she said the guy was off his tits. I mean, that sounds about right. It's like when I was getting my tattoo, one of my tattoos done, not that long ago. We were in Greg's, and I watched this, like, strung out girl, like, she was completely strung out, right? Like, she was in the street, like, coughing and spitting and puking up or whatever. Then she, like, staggers into Greg's, picks up, like, 6 sausage rolls, a couple of drinks, and, like, a cake, and then just walks out. And my friend was like, what the fuck? And I was like, welcome to Bristol! It's always the old druggy dudes with no teeth as well, man. If there's any, like, PSA for not doing drugs, it is looking at people's jawline. Fuck. Like, it just rots your entire mouth. It's really sad. I found people in Bristol be quite rude. Oh yeah, Bristol's full of dickheads, man. It's like, it's pretty aggy at night in general. I've had a few, like, close calls with people being pricks. Saying that, I've never actually gotten into a fight in Bristol. I've gotten into a fight in Bath a few times, but not Bristol. In me youth. Too old. I just, like, break a hip now, so I got into a fight with somebody, I think. My body! Let's have a look. Sorry, let me just kill this knobhead and I'll look at the snack. Let's have a look at snack. Winston. Let's have a look. Open an app. Yes, please. Oh, he's tiny! Oh, snack! Oh, it's so small. Oh, that's so cute. Mm. Love them. Wait, is this a triple down? Did I get a triple debuff 4 on 37? What kind of curse bullshit is that? Fucking hell. Fuck me, I guess. Alright, where's the cock? Right, let's just shove cock in Bunny's mouth, though. There we go. Right, I'm gonna need the extra health. Do you want to see something odd? Sure, man. Seriously, a triple debuff floor that is bananas. I don't even have any serenities. It's not like I can do anything about it. Not that I'm serenity this anyway, but you know what I mean. Like, Maybe this isn't the run. If this is a sign... If this is a sign of things to come, who knows? Look how old this is. Positive 80 months. Dude, that is fucking insane. That is insane. I still can't... I say this every time, like, so on subs for a long time. I genuinely can't believe it's been this long. And I can't believe you lot are still putting up with me. Absolutely incredible. I really thought when I was winding YouTube down, that would be like the end of my small footnote in internet history, you know? That'd be GG. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Serenity! Lol. I'm not gonna clear this, so don't need it. Time flies and you're having fun. I am both having an extraordinarily large amount of fun. I hope you guys all are too. And the fact you're here this morning means I assume you are enjoying chilling out, hanging out. Do you know, I think I enjoy streaming more than I ever did Let's Playing in a way. Like, I seriously love the interaction. I've said before, though, that comments were my favourite part of Let's Plays, because seeing what people thought about the things you were doing, you know? And this is just an extension of that, really. Wait, does that mean Twitch is Twitch Cthulhu or am I Cthulhu Spectacular? Oh, I've got to build my parents' PC today. Ugh. Rubbish. I just want to stay home in my pants and play fucking video games. I'm an adult, I'm allowed to do that. Why have I got to do things? I seriously do want to get another tattoo soon, though. I really need to think about what I want to get. I really, really need to get cracking on my Junji Ito or my Alice, like, half sleeve on my upper arms. I've really got to consider how to do it. Might have to ask you guys for help. I really want to, like, think about how I'd want the layout to be on my upper arms. The Ito sleeve would be an easy one to start with. I think start with, like, Tomy as a classic Ito, and then move around, like, maybe like Hellstar Remina and some other bits, maybe. Alice is too much of an important part of my life to not have, like, an Alice sleeve, basically, in my tattoos. It almost sounds a bit silly, but, like, that game quite literally changed the direction of my life in multiple ways. Alice in the style of Ito, I mean, that would be fucking sick, but, do you know, that is... I never thought about that. That is actually a fucking sick idea. I don't know how easy that would be for my artist to do. I don't know how easy that would be to do. But that is actually a really sick idea. That, like, combining both ideas? And maybe the cat as well? Like, Alice and the cat? With, like, Ito style? Fuck, that's awesome. I'd have to talk to my artist. I don't know if she can do that. Oh, they are addictive, yeah. I was a bit worried about getting my first tattoo. I mean, who isn't, right? You know, it was, but it was really fine. The only thing that was a bit awkward for me was that the way she was doing it, like, I couldn't move at all, like, my arm, because she was leaning her entire chest on my arm to do it, and I didn't want to move and feel, and I didn't want to move and look like a pervert, so I just had to sit there, like, ice still. I was like, well, I don't want to move or say anything, because, like, that'd make it weird, so I'll just sit here. Perv, yeah, innit, like. She was a really nice lady, actually. Her name was Abby. I've only ever had one dude do my tattoos. All the others have been ladies. Just coincidence, I suppose. Abby did my first one. Then a guy called Chris did my second. That was my Malkavian mirror, which I love. Like, his line work on that was disgustingly good. It was really nice. And then all the others have been done by a lady called Jordan. No abilities flaw, very cool. I'm not gonna farm XP off these guys because this is just so shit. I'm just gonna leave, I think. I'm hoping the exit's that way because I can't really tell. Oh, yes I can now. It is. You could have Yamato with some color behind it though, like some like blue style color, maybe. Like that would be the way I would like try and differentiate it a little bit. Like having potentially a grayscale tattoo, but with like a bit of blue highlighting or something, just to sort of give it that Vergile shine. Then it's one of those things that if you know, you know, sort of thing. Which is what a lot of my tattoos are like. If you know what mine are, people point them out. They're like, oh, that's cool, man. I love blah, blah, blah. But if you don't, they just look like, you know, random stuff or whatever. Man, I'm genuinely thinking about talking to my artists about seeing if I can get, like, an American McGee's Alice, like Alice in Wonderland, but with Ito styling. I don't know how easy that will be to do, though. Point. You have the small better suits a hero, and yours on your calf, Nidhogg's eye and the dragon tomb on your wrist, and your beardy's pulpit on your wrist. Oh, that's sweet. Hopefully it works out for you. I mean, I think that's a great idea. I'll have it over with them. I'll shoot them an email actually and see, like, I'll shoot them like the Ito style. I'll shoot them a picture of Tomy and a picture of Alice and the cat and say like, do you think we could do something with this style like this? And they might just go like, no, like I don't think I can do that or not. But like, because doing something in a different person's style while making that like up is probably reasonably tricky, right? But it doesn't hurt to ask. I have the art book, what, the Ito art book or the Alice art book? Actually, I have both, to be fair. Like, so yes. I have both Ito art books. I got the Japanese one and the English one. Have I gone the wrong way? I'm going on autopilot and just killing shit. I definitely spent a bit longer on this floor than I would normally. Just getting XP and stuff. So we got his friends like the idea and up to the challenge. That's true. I mean, I can always ask, right, and see what they make of it. The worst they can say is, nope, can't do it. And then, like, you know, that's just one of those. It's better to know. See if they can make it. I know Jordan pretty well at this point. Like, if she can't, she'll tell me pretty straight, I think. Some of the designs there are closest to Ito. Yeah, I'll have to crack out the book. I need to get another copy because Amazon like scuffed the spine on one of mine, and I don't like it when the spines are slightly dented. It's a bit irritating. So I might pick up a second one and then use the first one as my reference for tattoo-y stuff. I can take that around without too much risk then. Right, time to go do the world's most boring boss. I'm just gonna lust him. I'm not gonna bother doing anything else. He's not dangerous enough for me to care about strengthening this. I'll just strengthen next door. Oops. No, that was silly. I should have healed before doing that. Never mind. I can probably take a few shots before he hits me really hard. Yeah. There we go. I'll have to fish out the Alice book, actually, have a look. I might find some more inspiration in there anyway. I'm glad I got a Metroid one now, because Metroid's near and dear to me as well. I'm gonna have to heal this, I think. These are not taking as much damage as I'd hope. There we Funny enough, this version of the boss is actually trickier than the other one, which is kind of funny because of the nature of not having reses lit yet. Your copy of Simon McGee? Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, American was nice to sign a few of my bits as well, actually. Which was nice of him. You designed your friend's first tattoo? That's really cool. What'd you get? Or what did they get, I should say? Secret of Nim tattoo? Oh, that's cool. Man, Secret of Nim. Fucking hell. I haven't heard that in a while. Right. We out, baby. A tattoo on his shoulder? A circulatory tattoo, and refs have done a lot better. Yeah, I think probably the important thing is it came from you, right? As opposed to something else. Like those kind of personal tattoos, it's less what they look like and more the meaning and sort of gesture behind them, I think. Yeah, Don Bluth used to always do lots and lots of movies. I guess Don Bluth retired a long time ago, I suppose. But... we have 3 rages on floor 40. Crazy. Alright. Right, I'm gonna pop a strength here a minute. I always like these more. I love it. I especially love the easy floors when we're doing them on stream because we have some great chats. It's really nice. It's getting quite warm though, I can feel it already. I haven't got the aircon at the moment. It is very, very warm in here. I was hoping to leave it off for a bit because I'm running it all day yesterday. I think it's gonna get pretty stuffy. Another rage? Honestly, at this point, it's probably not worth popping the rage because I have to come back for it. Diablo, yeah, exactly. Almost like Diablo Path of Exile. You sort of turn your brain off a little bit and just go, you know, get murdering. The one that I never saw, but I always remember now, weirdly, is Fern Gully because of the Nostalgia Chicks video on it at the time. It's happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Drill has returned. Okay, and then we just... I'm not listening to this. I hear this one far too often. Let's put a different one on. What we got here? In Fulgur and Fire, be my... Oh. Okay. This is a great one. So isn't Torn from the Heavens the Fate music? Like when you got the big Fate boss or whatever. I hear it too often. Doot, 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 doot. I love it when Soken and crew get to go a bit weird with the music. It's a lot of fun. Wow, we got scammed. What? Fraudulent floor. Okay. Do 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 do. There's so many Final Fantasy 14 tracks on this playlist. Like, it's called the Vidya playlist, right? I think it's done originally by V, I want to say. And they've been keeping it up for years now, but... Like, there's so many 14 tracks. There's, like, more than any other game, I think. It's ridiculous how many there are from 14 on this. Why it randoms into them so often. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey! Another string funny. Oh look! It's the Nightmare Knight! Immune to stun, are you, sir? Good to know, sir! Fucker. Smiley face, yeah, exactly. But not immune to beams. Not immune to drills, idiots. Oh, it's just so well I like Palace of the Dead, isn't it? I think if you want to do a challenge like this, I think you really have to like Palace of the Dead. I don't mean you have to like it, I think you have to really like it, you know? You have to really like the flow of it and how it works. Interestingly, I think 4-player Palace of the Dead is actually kind of dull a lot of the time, because it's too easy. Like, you're just kind of going through the motions, where when you're solo, it's so much more to it. Abilities unavailable. Fine. No super drills, I guess. What else we got on there? So this is from Stormblood, obviously. Tsukiyomi is such a fucking trial, it really is. Incredible trial. Ah! That's not actually that good. Gotta kill one before it screams. I don't know if these ones scream at this level. I'll take a chance. Especially without a... Yep. Oh yeah, especially without abilities. Because I can't interrupt that. What else we got? Beauty's Wicked Wiles. That's gonna be Lakshmi, I guess. Which one's this one? Oh, it's, of course it is. My friend! Oh, we're actually done with the floor. I don't need to kill these. Your sight, I think. That might be far enough away. Nope. Bonk. I was trying to look if there was an illegal modification that would actually in-game change the music in Palace of the Dead correctly as you move between floors and stuff. Like, have a bigger pool of random music. But, or a jukebox version, but it's really fiddly. I think it does exist, it's just a bit awkward. Yeah, Worm's Child's good. So you got Shadowbangers, Close in the Distance. Oh, that's just sad though. Scream, Blade's Edge. Which one's In the Balance? Oh, it's the Disney song. To be fair, this one is good. Scream is good as well, yeah. This is the Disney one, which is so good. I actually think this is a really, just genuinely a good bit of music. It really fits the theme. How many do we need to kill? Might need one more after this, looking at that. 2 more. Interesting. Oh, excuse me. What else we got? It's Showtime. Is that the bunny one? Oh no, it's Black Cats. God, I heard this a lot doing this on Savage. To be fair, it's a fucking great song though. It's like straight out of Arms or something. Yeah, you know what? I'll pop a rage that's that close to an exit. Oh, perfect. Luring trap. Exactly what we wanted. Make this floor super quick. Hello, Therese. You alright, darling? Me? You alright? After you've puked all over my floor this morning? Again? What's the current? I died to hubris. We haven't died. Oh, this is just climbing. It's just climbing. It's pretty rare I die while climbing in general. Like, occasionally I make a mistake, but it's very uncommon these days. Oh. Can't heal, so I need to be a little bit careful. Can you have stomach issues? No, I don't think so. I think she just puked up some dry bits of food and some like hair, I think. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary, I guess, but oh, excuse me. They are due their yearly vet visit soon, though, so I don't think anything's up, but they're having a general checkup very soon, so. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'll sneeze you, Wilson. Whoa. Probably just ate too fast, yeah. It's always the dry food. It's never wet food. I don't think it's ever like a stomach thing. It's always at night after they've been zooming around and eating really quick. Whoa. This is actually not great. These guys do hit hard. To be fair, I think it's a high pollen count here today. I haven't taken my hay fever med this morning, actually. I'll do that in a bit. What else we got? There's Close in the Distance. Which one's in Fulgrim Fire? Oh, it's this one. That one's okay. I always like this one. The first, like, actual proper end boss of the story. I always think it just has a real banger of a song in general. Ultima. I wonder if this was. I think this was Matt. Oh no, it is actually. This is Soken. This one is Soken. I wonder if it was a Matsu or Soken. But it's Soken. Man, good old Gaius got a bit of a glow up, didn't he? Like, he goes from like a bit of a one-note, like, lol villain to something actually pretty decent. I mean, so does Haha Bread, I suppose, at the end of the day. Okay, we got a fresh rage. We could pop a rage here, I think. There's no reason not to. And a flight. Cool. We have to come back for the rage, but I think it's worth it. Couple of dragons. We'll save us some time. It's a pretty easy one-note floor here. Sorry, I can't read. Again. No knockbacks, so no rage. At least I noticed this time. Do. Intuition. I don't care enough to pop an intuition here. Man, because this has been a longer floor? Jesus. The answer is probably yes, but still. Another rage, it's just taunting me. Here, have 2 rages on the floor where you can't use them. Thanks. Can I actually get past these? Nah, it's proxy. We're gonna have to kill our way through. It's not at the end of the world, it's just mildly inconvenient. This was not my intention. Do. Do. Damage dealt decreased. Wow, this is like a big old roulette of all the fucking more annoying debuffs to find. Thanks. Pop a strength here, actually. There's another patrol coming behind, but that's okay. Oh, well, free strength anyway then. We should have enough dudes in here, I reckon, to clear and then leave. I think this is flighted floor, I want to say. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Smidge slower than I'd like, but honestly not that bad. Not that bad. Time to fight Edda. Edda's actually a really fun boss. It's kind of... I get why she only shows up once, but it's a shame, because she's fun. If you don't know the gimmick for this, it can be quite nasty, because she does increase her damage pretty substantially very quickly. If you do know the gimmick though, this is literally a nothing burger. Yeah, it like literally just happens in the background. It's crazy. It's one of the best bits of it's one of the best bits of AR, I'd say as well. It's really cool. Well, luckily she kept her lover's head, so she could, you know, I don't know, resurrect him, which is fine. I forget, is this before or after Tamtara Hard? This is after, isn't it? This is like the last bit of Edda, I want to say. Shadow Hearts, yeah, it has that sort of feel to it, doesn't it? Yeah. Shadows is great. I streamed a bit of it, and I remembered how annoying some of the random dungeon bit is, and I got irritable, and I stopped. Like that awful dungeon you have to go through, where it's just like each part of it takes you to, like, warps you to another part. It's just, I always hate those kind of dungeons. Tales of Symphonia has one as well, and it's dreadful in there too. You can meet up with them before it goes wrong. Yeah, there's lots of really good stuff. Sleep well, Dafo. Yeah, you got that pot shard, which is honestly a nice reward. Yeah, the dungeons are dreadful. Yeah, they really are. The story's cool. The characters are cool. Just, yeah, dreadful. All right. We're on the higher floors. Or higher floors, I should say. Oh, first chest, Mimic. Tell me that's not a sign. Luckily the Mimics are not dangerous at the moment. Well, I mean, Mimics are always dangerous, but you know what I mean. Not that dangerous. It's a sign? I fucking hope not. That Mimic and a Mimic on 193 or whatever it was just cruel, to say the least. I just couldn't believe it. Just unnecessarily cruel. I'll check the other way since we're toted. See if I can find where the X is. Yes, it wasn't Edda's fault. Like it wasn't entirely her fault. I think is the implication, right? Like the tank. Like what's his name? Avir Brave Arm, or whatever his name is, the tank. Like he pulled too much, and then the DPS couldn't like focus the targets down and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. Like it's a really nice like noob party that went horribly wrong. Except there was actual real consequences for it, and you know, someone fucking died. Rip. Man, Heavensward's opening song is really good. Okay, we got our 3 Serenities. I mean, at this point we basically got our Pom sorted, right? But... or they quit, yeah. I like that certain characters have, like, permanent injuries and... Really? Another Toad trap? Come on, I'll take any other trap over Toad. It does nothing and it's annoying. Ugh, whatever. What a swine. Oh well. Yeah, there's like permanent injuries for characters in FF, and I think that's kind of nice as well. Not that they get injured, but I mean like there's actual stakes, you know, and things happen. Which I think is what Dawntrail has completely forgotten. For fuck's sake. You need stakes, and you need things to go, and you need like actual things to happen. I need to care. I mean, all this news about, like, I mean, even the Square Enix CEO has basically said, like, we've put risk to our cash cow, more or less. Like, we've risked Final Fantasy XIV by not providing the quality, you know, that it should have. I saw an article on that yesterday. And that's good, because that's the kind of stuff you want to hear from the CEO. Yes, you have. Get cracking. Make it better. Yes, I really like that as well, Azu. I think that's a really nice touch. Because you can see a lot of stuff, but of course, there's no ether in the sky, right, for the stars, so... Yeah, the Beast Strike quest can be really good, yeah. Some of them are crappier than others. I didn't like the Pele Pele ones, I think it was. I thought they were a bit meh. I like the Snake Lady ones from Stormblood, those were good. The dwarf ones were fantastic in Shadowbringers, but just like everything in Shadowbringers, frankly, but... Double Shapti? Blessed. Do. Shadowbringers had actual stakes and things happening in the story, and just generally worked incredibly well, and it was just really nice. It was just such an incredible experience. I really hope they can get the story back on track. I really do. I am, even though the latest patch was better, I really hope they can do it. I really do. It's such a substantial nosedive in quality, and they must know. They must know. They must have had all the feedback. I mean, their latest live letter was just talking about how much some of their content sucks at the moment, and like how like they've made mistakes. like, when you're starting to get to that point where you're, rather than talking about more of the new stuff you're talking about, it's how badly you fucked up. You've got to, at some point, take a step back and think, we need to sort this. We need to sort this. I mean, work was terrible and should not have been any part of the story, really. Like, just a rough... Like, the way that work's designed was just bad. Like, writing-wise. Like, it would have been fine having, like, a chill... Like a chill vacation-y thing, but the problem is... Chill vacation-y thing can be okay, but we're also playing a video game and we need some things to happen in the story, you know? The very first part of it is literally nothing burger up until, like... Oh, this dungeon's a bit sad because it's full of, like, corpses or whatever. And, like, okay... There's nothing in here? Okay. You've been struggling to get through Dawn Trail. I've already arrived at Zak'Torel and it's just like, this does not feel... No, it doesn't. And that's the problem with it. It got me wanting to skip story in a game which is all about story, and I've never done that before. It was just so bad. So bad and so boring. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know why the nosediving quality was so extreme. But it's just awful. Just awful. Absolute drivel tier writing. Like literally up, like it's side by side with like the worst of like what WoW had to offer, like Battle for Azeroth and stuff. Just really bad. Hey Morgan. And that should never have been the case. And then we might start getting pot shirts. I'm gonna quickly have a look at this one. I think 14 was at its best when its personal stakes revolved around you and characters you care about, with a set of people that, you know, that you want to care. Like the Pelu are just memes. They didn't really go into enough detail about them. The lizard people just seem like assholes for the most part, and like, you know, whatever. Like there's lots of stuff like, and then you get the ludicrous stuff where someone's had their stuff stolen, like someone's lost their necklace or whatever it is, and it's like, oh, we need to find the bandits who did this, but don't hurt them or anything, because that would be bad. Like, literally shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? Like, what writing is this? Are you so scared of writing, like, that the Warrior Light will just break some fingers to get some, like, to stop, like, bad guys, or what? Like, what was this? The nature of trying to 2 continents worth of world building to 10 levels of questing, yeah, and it was all rushed and all awful. And then we get to hear, like, you know, Lion King Disney song as we're building a fucking car bomb. Incredible. Like, just completely tone deaf. Like, absolutely dreadful. To be fair, I haven't done the lizard quest line yet in the tribal quest, so because I've been doing other stuff. I'll do that eventually. You're not dead yet. Oh. What is this zone story? Like, we had a zone which was cowboys. How cool could that have been? Instead, we got this thing where the Warrior Light's not allowed to do anything in case we, like, put a nose out of joint or something ridiculous. It should have been a quest, right? This is how the story quest should have gone. We need to stalk the thieves back to the hideout. Right? So we stalk the thieves back to the hideout. Cool beans. We found the hideout. Erenvale's like, oh man, what are we gonna do? We literally kick the fucking door in, like it has a cutscene of a character going, douche! And as we kick the door in, it knocks one of the thieves back into the wall, knocks them out. Blam! And they go, oh, who the hell is this? And they all start getting their weapons geared, and your character just cracks their fingers, and you have like an 8v1 fight, like in a duty, and just beat the shit out of all of them. And the last one, you like, say like, so where's the bracelet? Where's the bracelet? Like, what was this cloak and dagger shit actually for? We don't need to stealth. We punch gods in the nose. It is completely unnecessary to make this, like, like, ridiculous. We talked about it before. They need to incorporate the strength into the story, not dodge around it. It's silly. Yeah, exactly. The Warrior Light should have intervened. Yeah, it was getting silly. Like, when Big Papi was getting fucking slapped, right? Ridiculous. We should have walked in there and absolutely bodied the cunt. Like, what was going on? Like, it's just so stupid and so badly written. It's so bad. Like, the only reason the plot... It's like the worst of horror films. The only reason the plot works is everyone is a complete moron. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. Completely unnecessary. It literally should have been like, alright, children, you've had your fun. Like, we need to sort this shit out now. You're not qualified to sort this, but we are. All the good writers are off working on 16. Maybe. Could have been. Could have been. I think they need to... Whatever writing and plot they've got for this expansion, I hope they've binned it. I hope they've completely binned it and rewritten it and had someone competent come in and do it. Comes at a time when we finally get 5 minutes break from Wook Lamont, and then she decides she has to, like, be poochied back in. It's awful, isn't it? You're like, finally, we don't have, like, stupid fucking Lion Girl, like, being excited about the world she's already lived in for 20 years that she would know about. And she's like, oh my god, like, this is incredible. I never knew the Pello Pello did blah, blah, blah. You live next door to them, lady. What are you talking about? I literally turned it out. This is the end of Dawn Trail. Yeah, like, what a great news. I hope they lease this entire expansion. Like, we never talk about it again. We never talk about it again. It's just, you know, it's done. The worst thing about it is that I thought that maybe they might turn their head on the entire situation a little bit. Like, you come to the leader contest, and it turns out, like, she's not qualified, and it's gonna be, like, Kona or whatever anyway. And he's like, I think, like, can you imagine, like, go through this, like, on this journey, you've proved to me that you're a fucking moron, and you're not gonna be in charge. Like a primal being summoned by fervent prayer, I appear when enough people gather shit on 14. Yeah, we're just talking about Dawn Trail. Like, we're just talking about, like, what a upsetting drop in quality it was. We get to this topic a reasonable amount because it's just... And I saw an article yesterday, Holios, about the CEO of Square Enix going, like, we've damaged our cash cow with 14 and we need to repair that and get the players like confidence back in 14 again. It's like, yes, good. You're saying all the right things. Fantastic. Keep this up. Keep this up. Oh, you've been listening. Ah, cool. I think Wook was supposed to be our fish out of water, so we could learn about Tural, but it didn't make any sense. What Wook needed to be was our tour guide. And she goes like, you know what? The Pello Pello, I've been best buds with these guys for like 15 years, you know? They love doing this kind of stuff. Here's how they make a deal. Let me demonstrate it to you how we do this. And show my knowledge of the land. Wook should have had some, you know, some actual loss and agency and some other stuff. Like, there needs to be stakes for Wook as well. Like, yeah, like the Handmaiden. Sure, I guess at a push. But the story around it was so unbelievably, unfathomably stupid that I'm not entirely sure that counts. I've heard enough saying, I'm ready for the doing. Yeah. The big thing for me would be showing that they've understood... Yeah, they've understood how badly they fucked up, which is good. But do they understand why they fucked up? It's all very well saying, you know, we fucked up. Okay, granted. But do you know why? Do you understand why the story is bad? Otherwise, we're just gonna have an expansion of bad story again. You know, there's a lot to unpack with that. There's a lot to unpack with that. But it's better than saying that than not, to be fair. Like, what we didn't want was Yoshi P doing another live letter going, everything is hunky-dory. You know, that's not what we wanted either. So the fact we actually have that in the first place is good, so... The thing is, there are some bright moments of Dawn Trail. It's not all like complete utter dog shit tier trash at all times. But I think if you had to rank the expansion, Dawn Trail is rock bottom, right? Like, It's probably just above getting cheese for fucking from Brayflox in terms of how shit I hate it. There's so many poor bits to it. And the thing is, you can't just completely dunk on the expansion because there's a lot of actual good content in it, like in terms of gameplay, which is very important as well. But this is an important MMO world where story and consistency matter. It's ow. Is this the exit in here? No? Where the fuck is the exit? What happened to you? Why do you have less health? Did you get clipped by a landmine? That's nice. I get the feeling they're trying a change when they can. The patch has been good so far. The patches have been better. Yes, I actually agree. I think the gameplay has been a bit, especially the campaign gameplay, has been really, really stale for a while. But when it's Shadowbringers and every second is like fucking absolute banging shit, and you love it every second, it's very easy to like hand wave away the fact that you need to go kill 3 plants in 20 minutes, and the rest of it is just standing around and right-clicking / waiting for stuff. It's easier to ignore it when it's incredible. When you start getting absolute drivel, and the last thing you ever want to do is engage with the story because your next objective is talk to fucking Wookla Madigan, who's got nothing important to say, again, then you're starting to realize that all I'm doing for the last hour or 2 hours is walk, cutscene, which is very bad, with a story that is complete nonsense, walk, right-click on something, a waiting bar appears, nothing happens, a circle with some dark stuff happens, and I kill 2 mobs that have no challenge. Guys, you've got to change this up. That you can't do another expansion like this, man. You just cannot. You need to look at everything and see what is not working. You need to go back to the drawing board and see what's not working. The classes need a massive shake-up. The content needs a massive shake-up. The story needs to be good. You need to now... If anything, as much as I think people would hate it, I would actually be much happier if they did no more patch content, except for like Occult Crescent, and just knuckled down and just got shit done. And just absolutely knuckled down. Alright, here we go. There we go. You realize all that at the last minute Dawn Trail came out? What do you mean about all that kind of stuff? Yeah. I don't mind formulaic stuff really, but like it has to be engaging, and it's fine. But we've done that for 10+ years, you know. We've got to be reasonable at some point. I think they just need to shake everything up, and they've been talking about 8.0 being the massive combat shake-up and stuff, but I think they just need a massive FF shake-up, and it's good. We need games that go bad and require a shake-up now and again. It's important it happens. It really is. Like, it's not bad that we can address the fact that the game is not doing very well at the moment, and it needs sorting. It's good the developers have also realized this. Especially when they're pretty stubborn. They're pretty stubborn in general. It's good that we've got this. This is not a bad thing, this is a good thing. And we were talking about it last week or the week before. We don't want the game to be bad. We want the game to be good. Because you get people on the subreddit going like, well, if you hate the game so much, why are you playing it? I don't. It's exactly the opposite. I love the game. I love it. Love it to pieces. Why do you think I'm so annoyed at them for fucking it up? It's because I care. If I didn't care, I just wouldn't play it. And that would be the end of it. I'd be like, oh, FF bad now. Quit. Like you Destiny 2 or whatever. No. I think it's very funny they've outsourced a mobile version of and in terms of quality of gameplay, it's making the game look. It does, and there's loads of stuff that just works and it's better, and which again is good. Like having it shown up is actually really useful. We've had the holy trifecta of like things that Square Enix don't want to see: bad press, bad patches, lots and lots of heavy feedback, It's so good. It's so good. This is exactly what you want to see in terms of like feedback and stuff all at once. The game you've outsourced makes your current one look messy in comparison. People are currently laughing at our mainline game that keeps our company afloat that it's missing features. This is huge. This is the time for this to get better. Yeah. I always hate the stop playing one. Yeah, which means don't criticize the game, right? Like, you have to understand, there is nothing wrong with criticism. Criticism is important. No criticism is how you end up with these losers who can't take any sort of conversation. Like some of the freaks on Reset Era. Like, I love the site and I love the forum, but some of these people are insane. You can't live your life with no criticism about stuff. I'm sorry, you can't. It's normal. If you want things to get better, you can't just pretend everything is fine all the time. Look at what happened with that shooter game. Are we not done? Shit. Concord or whatever it was. Apparently it was a workplace where criticism was just not okay. You can't criticize stuff. Criticizing doesn't mean I'm personally attacking you, and it doesn't mean I hate the thing you're doing. It means I want you to, I want this thing to be better. Life gets in the way of things. It's best than early. Yeah, seriously. You got your last Emmy too. Yay, there we go. What was that, hour and a half? I was about right, I think. Not bad. I was more or less bang on with that timing for you. Yeah, boy. Do you know, call it a hot take, but I think popping a Pomander of Sight should get rid of blind. Because you can see better. Right, let's go. Stop playing, which means I don't want you to criticize. It's such a, yeah, it's such a real big, like, thing in it, like. Like, I see it with Genshin sometimes, where, like, people going, like, if you don't like X game mode, don't play it. It's like, no, stop that. Sticking your head in the sand doesn't make things better. Now, there's a difference, of course, between criticizing something and being a whiny little bitch. Being a whiny little bitch because you misunderstand game mechanics or don't understand how something works is not criticism, that's you being shit. That is very different, and that's something to consider as well. Sometimes you have to look at your own judgment call on and like discussion on stuff and say, is it me who's the problem? Because sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be. Like, I don't like thing, and it's the old comic in it. Alright. Cool. And sometimes you have to also come to that bit of one of those hard to swallow pills that it's you're the problem, rather than the thing you're looking at. You're never the problem, it's always everyone else. Actually, that's reasonable. Fuck them. Fuck them. I agree, had you fill a 14 after the finale of Endwalker and moved on. If the game gets better and people I know still play, then all the better for them. Yeah, some people have, I think. Some people just sort of went, you know what? I'm good. I've seen the story through. I think that's perfectly valid too. Like for me, I think Endwalker was okay, right? I think Endwalker was okay. I don't think it was incredible. I think it's a decent, a bloated pugilist. The hell? I've never seen that before. Who the fuck are you? Fuck. We must protect the waking sands. Oh, is this one of the spooky ghosts? Oh no. Well, that's tragic. Oh well, I didn't kill you the first time, I guess. Sorry, dude. I think Endwalker had some real banging moments, don't get me wrong. There's some really, really powerful moments in there, in between a piss load of filler, which is the same problem Dawntrail has. Exactly the same problem Dawntrail has. Just completely overfilled with length. It's just not necessary. Did we need, like, 7 hours of Loporrits? No, good God, no. I think the Loporrits are kind of funny, but not for 7 hours. Saying that, there is a scene that made me cackle, actually, which is, I forget which, it's the main Loporrit lady. And they're outside trying to follow, I think it's Urianger or someone else. And she just goes, I can't hear anything. And she gets a bit closer. She goes, bugger these ears. These massive fucking bunny ears. Which is really funny. That was good. That was a good moment. That's some good shit. And of course, there's Urianger meeting up with spoiler named parents. You know, like that was a oof, and I really enjoyed that. That was some good writing, some nice stuff there. Was that an intuition? Yeah, sure. I was still going for the bullshit filler between Shadowbringers and Endwalker. That doesn't sound great when I actually get to the expansion. Trying to think what that was now. Oh, what with the towers and stuff? I didn't find that too bad, actually. I didn't find that too bad. There was a couple of bits with, like, the tempering, wasn't it? That was a bit sluggish. There we go. Listen, Endwalker has some really good moments, but just it definitely had a lot of fill in there. But also, it really does wham, wham, wham when it does the good stuff as well. Like, it's not the best expansion, but it's a pretty good tie-up, and it has a good ending and has a good payoff. So you know, it pales in comparison to Shadowbringers, mind you, but. Isn't that in Shadowbringers though? That's not post Shadowbringers, right? That's like what, 5.1 or whatever. I was assuming like 5.3 onwards, I guess. The content of Endwalker could have been 2 expansions. I think it probably could have been. It was a little bit long. It was a little bit long. I think it has some. I mean, like I said, there are some absolutely standout moments in Endwalker. Like, don't get me wrong. Like some real top tier, some of the best the game has to offer. But it's mixed in with some real bad pacing and some mess. There we go. Another steal? Damn. I heard you like steals, so we added steals to your steals. How you feel about Endwalker? How I feel about Shadowbringer. It starts off super strong. You get so much filler and pacing, it comes to a screeching halt. I never found that too much with Shadowbringers, because I mean, like, the Shadowbringer's story length is quite literally half of Endwalker's. It's pretty brisk pace for the most part. I think it quite literally is half the script length. It's quite substantial. So I didn't mind it too much. We got no auto healing. Hey, finally! About bloody time. There we go. Alright. Another end, sure. The Zero stuff was... I didn't mind Zero. I know some people hate her. I didn't mind Zero, but I found it was sluggish. I really liked the Final Fantasy IV, like, victory lap thing. But the problem was it was a bit too much of that. For the most part, and it just wasn't very interesting. Some great content though, like some of the fights were really cool. Like the Barbariccia stuff, Rubicante's fight, you know, Golbez's Amoromus. Like there were some cool fights in there, like no doubt. Like so, I can't be a big hater the entire time there, but. Apparently loads of people got really butthurt by the body snatch section because they were too bad to actually get through it. Which I think is really funny. I think the sheer skill level for your average 14 player is so low. I mean, we saw it in like Dawntrail's initial content, right? Where people were saying that the dungeons were too difficult. I'm like, oh my god, we are screwed, guys. We are screwed. I don't need to get these treasure chests on them. I snuffed it once, I think, because I over-egged on a pull or whatever while I was running through. I really like the swap to I really like the swap to the powerlessness though. I thought that was kind of the point, and I really enjoyed that. It was a good little section. Honestly, I think Endwalker could have been amazing if you cut out about like an entire third out of it. I think it would have been much more palatable at that point. Another steal? We're not going to see this later, I can feel it. We're just going to get completely screwed later. I'm going to be like, where are my steals at? Where are we going to do them that way? There we go. It was a bit strange, and I was really dubious about Shadowbringers when I heard that we were going to a different place, right? And I was like, what about the Black Rose stuff? What about the, you know, the war? Like, this is, what, are we just putting this on hold? Like, and I was like, oh, this sounds a bit shit, honestly. And I was like, I'm glad I was proved wrong, because I was really concerned about it. Like, I thought this was going to be an absolute giga disaster. But I think the way they did it was okay, actually. I liked Elpis, but I think some of the stuff in there was a bit slow. Again, it just needs a bit of a pruning. It just needs a bit of a pruning. It reminds me of like bad anime sometimes, right? Where they use 50 lines to say what one line could have been. I actually think the same. I think Elpis salvaged Endwalker pretty fucking hard. Like, the 4th zone with the bunnies was so dreadful that I was just like, fuck. Like, the 4th zone starts out super strong, goes really cool, something happens, like, this is awesome, then it grinds to a halt. And it's just like, wow, this is rough. Ooh-wee. I like the Garlemald stuff, in Zone 3, that was cool. Like, I mean, they did some really fucking ballsy stuff with some of the zone in there, which was also very cool. A bloated archer. Look, we got 2 bloated dudes. I know, I've done so many runs and not seen these guys. What the hell? Like, dead guys from, like, the Waking Sands? That's so sad. I wonder if it spawns, like, on the seed, like, if you like, for the like, saying that they could spawn, that there's chance of there's more of them, maybe? I don't know. I'll try over here. I think Alphinaud was being a decent negotiator, generally speaking. Like, he was in a sort of position. He was in a poor position. Oh, we've random back to 14 again. How funny. The scrap against Fnaar in Elpis was absolutely top tier. I think that's where, like, Brave Little Spark plays as well, isn't it? Which is a really, really good, like, it's a good scrap. And she's like, if you are who you say you are, then we can prove this, can't we? Let's go. And very, very cool. Really good stuff. Okay, we got us a rage. Yeah, why not? I could just use a rage to quickly clear here, I guess. Anything interesting in here? A lot of the time it's just quicker just to do this, clear a room, and then get out. No. Look at that, Hermes. You made a bird and gave it depression. Right, that way. They're on the wrong side of history and stuff. Oh yeah, for sure, but I think Alphinaud was desperately trying to do diplomacy. Like, it's the same, it's kind of like Internet Discord, right? You're never gonna, like, get people to see your way if you just insult them. It just doesn't happen, right? And I kind of think that was reasonably clever of Alfie in general. He might not, he probably doesn't agree with it at all, but he knows that that's what they need to hear. And slowly but surely you can get people to come around and slowly, you know, educate and change minds. As opposed to the Reddit way, which is, you don't agree with me, fuck you, cunt. And I think that, if anything, I actually think that showed that Alfie is a good, like, you know, he is good at diplomacy. He knows what to say and when to say it, and I think that was actually, I think that personally was a good bit of rhyme. Bum 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 bum. And you've also got the crazy hardliner guys who just will not change their mind, and it shows that there's no... This is where Dawntrail failed, where Endwalker actually succeeded. The commander guy, there's no amount of the power of friendship was going to fix that dude, right? Cool, we'll get a free steal. Sure. No amount of the power of friendship was going to fix that guy. He was just like, no, this is not how this goes. I don't care what you got to say. And at the end, you think you like, no, I'm not going to say exactly what happens, but you know, you think you've sorted it, and you very much find out you have not sorted it, and that's because that's how that goes. And that's quite an interesting way of doing that. What's really interesting, if you see, I hate to bring it back to, I always like doing this, bring it back to Star Trek, right? There's quite a few episodes where they're doing diplomacy stuff in Star Trek, where, you know, they're talking about like compromise, and they're talking about stuff. There's a really good line. There's a really good line that I think Archer gives to Shran in Enterprise and the Vulcans. No, sorry, Archer and the Vulcans. And Shran and the Vulcans. And he said something along the lines of, someone once told me that compromise is an outcome where everyone is displeased. And it's such a good line. And Shran sort of laughs and gets the line out and just goes like, well, here's to our mutual displeasure. And they shake on it. And they sort of agree that neither of them are perfectly happy with the outcome, but that's how it's going to go. Because they both have to give up a little bit part of the compromise. And I think it's actually a really good, it's a really good bit of writing, that as well. Oh, nice. Tasty. I think it's less Alpha No pandering and more trying to diffuse the situation. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that, yeah. It's not that Alfie is being silly, I don't think. It's the fact that Alfie is using his well built up over the years diplomatic skills that he's now been shown to have quite substantially. And the mistakes he's made along the way work. You get to learn from shit. Crazy, right? And you know, the mistakes he's made along the way, he's learned from them, and experienced that. He's experienced failure, which has given him. Was that Douse? Yeah, that was Douse. Whoops. Ah, we're okay. And because of that, he has the experience to know how to do that situation. I think that was actually a really banging bit of Endwalker writing. I thought that was really solid. Was I a bit slow here? Nah, we're good. Probably have to heal here, actually. And the other thing, again, I like is that there was no power friendship with the Garlemald girl as well, either, It was a case of, we can do everything we can to, help these children and stuff. And ultimately, at the end of the day, sometimes you can do everything right. And that's another Star Trek for you. Sometimes, with failure, you can do absolutely everything correct and still lose. Absolutely mauling this fucker. God damn. The commander guy was wrong, but his reasoning for being wrong was fair and valid for what he was saying. And I don't agree with him, but I like how he presents it. It's very like Emmett Selk. It's very, very like Emmett Selk. I don't agree with Emmett Selk. Obviously, he's a fucking maniac, essentially, by the end of it. But, like, I understand and understand his justifications of reasoning. And it works. The lesson to Kobayashi Maru, yeah, exactly. You can do everything right and still lose. And it's a valuable lesson to learn. Yes, the again, good writing from Endwalker as opposed to Dawntrail. The commander's just like, yeah, there's no point putting a shock collar. Like, I wish I could find the scene. It's really good. Maybe I can find the scene quickly since I've got a little bit of time for us to go. Like, all right, I guess spoiler territory here while we look at some scenes in a second. Let me get back to it in a second. We'll get a Gridania. It's quite long. I think it is, but we can probably. It might be broken up into pieces. We'll find out. So. To be fair, I also made us watch a 15-minute cutscene last weekend, right? With Kairos, the Kairos scene. So, I should probably not wear my bikini. I blame Holly. Okay, what can I wear? Where's my actual setup? Ah, perfect. That'd be nice. There we go. My Omega armor. I don't know if we can find it very easily or not. Is there any other really good cutscenes that'd be a good one to see? Some of the Vorphic ones are fantastic as well. Here we go. I don't know where we'd be, like level 83-ish, I guess. Fucking bunnies! No. No good deed. Let's see if I can find out the various. I'm trying to find out which one it is, honestly. Yeah, it's probably this one. This looks like it might be this one. No, it's probably No Good Deed. No, it might be this one actually. Let's see if I can find it. No, this is still outside. Sorry. Might be a bit tricky to find this one. In from the Cold. Is it after this? Am I mistaken? This might be actually a bit of a nightmare to find. I'm too far ahead, am I? A frosty reception. Try the last bastion. This is definitely the train station one, right?
These are their chosen representatives.
This might be actually, yeah, this is it.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
The commander's got a great voice actor as well, to be fair.
Yes, sir.
I mean, actually, the one thing I can't flaw with the game, it has great voice acting, like, pretty much
I
non-stop.
present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Nice beard, dude.
The first? I
It's
had
at
no
work.
idea you had
Eh,
survived.
works hit and miss. Not always terrible.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We would call this a frosty reception, I would say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Alfie is a pretty good diplomat, like, generally, he keeps his cool. Like,
Barely. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
the two different philosophies at work here is actually really interesting.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
Like, he's so far deep into the,
Conquest,
you know,
were our only defenses.
we were doing the right thing because you guys are bad thing.
Understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper.
It's a really
Much blood has
interesting,
been
like,
spilled in Garlemald's
approach.
Name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Like, this guy's been on the Kool-Aid. I was about to say, yeah, the Kool-Aid. Yeah, yeah.
History was
Exactly.
driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here.
And this is what Alfie's here to do. He is here to dismantle, like, you know, dismantle this, but carefully as a
Nor have we
diplomat.
come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that
We struck
can be
first,
done
we hadn't,
to
you
ease your
wouldn't, you
plight,
know, you would have done
we
it
would be
exactly,
glad
yeah.
to do it.
Perhaps you would.
Look at that defensive motion on his arms as well. It's good. It's a good bit of like blocking the
But
scene.
regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
Exactly. Yeah, they've been a whole aggressive defense for a very long time.
The great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that.
But they're not interested in that right now, and that's the interesting part of this. It's good.
What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here.
And the thing is, he's interested in listening because he hasn't chucked him out
Tell us
immediately. And
what you hope for.
as a diplomat, that would tell you a lot. He hasn't immediately just gone, nope, get the fuck out of
So
here.
much blood has been shed. So
He's
much
actually
blood.
talking to them, which is it's just quite a big step in this kind of thing.
Endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it?
He knows he's in a bad
Can
position,
we not work together to face our problems as one?
but his pride's in the way. He's here for the Benoi, of course. Who isn't here for the Benoi?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world...
There's like an ambulatory nuke stood behind them, though. That's also
Why
true.
reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith?
And this is how much
If we
Kool-Aid
do
there
not
is
share
between
your
the two of them.
heritage?
He thinks that they just don't want to,
Our
like,
ideals
be
and
ruled.
virtues differ.
And that's bad.
We cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not.
I mean, they're savages, right? So why would they not want to have the Empire help them out? That would be better.
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Like, they've been so indoctrinated by this sort of style.
That is why we Garleans will never submit.
And he's a true believer, this guy.
For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
Oh, Yotsuya was just a fucker. Yeah.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
Buddy
We will not
arms.
resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
Again, clever play from Alfie here, if it works.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
Oh yeah, like, don't forget, this guy is deep in the whole Empire Kool-Aid stuff. Yeah.
What are these?
incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Yeah. See, this is what Dawntrail could have done with some of its sections here. It's quite interesting, and they're all like, whoa.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
See, a bit of clever writing. Works. Goes a long way. It looks nice. It's good.
You needn't worry about us.
Yeah, it just explodes. Yeah, like, rip.
We'll forget we're
Hey,
even
Froggy.
wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
There you go. So you have some choices here, but yeah, I really like that part of the scene. I think it's a good bit of writing. And again, that's how you sort of show that, you know, you've got a big scary MMO character, if you like, who's gone through a lot. Like, and how do you incorporate on the writing without it seeming ridiculous? Like, think about Scroller. It's good stuff. I do like this outfit actually. This is a nice one. This is very nice. This is from the Omega Savage one, with the so you can have the slightly different color. It's good. The white makes it look very nice. Alrighty, we made 50 floors today, which admittedly is not very impressive since, you know, they're 50 easy floors. So I'm hoping, oh hey Free, see you online now. I'm hoping that, well, by next week, if I got some time in the week, I will do some more to at least get to 100. Preferably a bit higher, and then we will carry on and, you know, push it a bit further as best as we can. So thank you very much everyone for being here this morning. I have now got to get ready to go out and sort some bits out, and then got to go build my parents' new PC. That will be fun. Get to do work on my days off, essentially. Very cool. So I will see you all later. I'll probably be streaming this evening with some, probably more Anglerfish maybe, or something else. But I'll catch you in a bit, alright folks? Thank you for being here as always. Love the lot of you. Do take care. And remember, Wook Lamak Bad Lamau. Goodbye.